and this man got on the phone and become a whole different person. This man got on the phone and says, hello, ma'am. This is Joe from Alabama, and I'm calling to talk to Joycelyn Abrahams.
Are you serious to me right now?
Is your address 226 Lincoln Avenue?
Oh my God. Girl, you are an actress and I love it, honey. You need an academy work.
Young money right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white pear, Freddy Cougar, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, Mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads.
Hey CareBears, welcome to another video. And as you guys can see, it is a new Storytime video.
Yay!
The first Storytime video of this year. Listen, get ready y'all, because this one is going to be juicy. But before we get into that, if this is your first time on this channel, I am Carrie, and welcome to Life of Carrie. Make sure that you are subscribed, like this video, and touch that notification bell.
You better hurry up.
And to all my CareBears, welcome back to the channel. So y'all, I'm going to be doing a story time today. Okay, I said it already, right? Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. Okay, go on over to my page at R&B Genius and follow your boy. Also, make sure you guys are scanning your receipts by using the Fetch Rewards app. Okay, everywhere that you shop, it don't matter the restaurant, girl, it don't matter anywhere, girl, make sure you are scanning your receipts so you can get points, so you can get gift cards, so you don't have to spend no money. Okay, so you can get back some rewards on the money that you've already spent. So make sure you're scanning all your receipts. Use my barcode on the screen right here, or click the link in my description to get the Fetch Rewards app. Now, are y'all ready for this story time?
The elephant heavy?
Now, I haven't done that much story times yet, but this year, y'all gonna get the stories, y'all. Y'all gonna get the juice, honey. Y'all gonna get the tea, because y'all are nosy, okay? But anyways, as y'all read the title, this story time is an interesting story time, because it's going to be about that one time I dated a scammer, y'all. I'm gonna get into the tea, honey. I'm gonna let y'all know how it happened. When did I find out? What did I do when I found out, girl? Listen, make sure y'all get y'all teacups ready, girl. Get y'all teacups ready. Let me take a little sip, girl. Make sure y'all got y'all little teacups ready, girl. Get a little snack, girl. And come right on back, honey. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's get into this story time. Where do I even start? Oh, girl, from the beginning. Like, girl, why you keep on asking that question, girl? We're in a new year. You can, girl, you always have to start from the beginning. What's your problem, Carrie?
You're out of it. You're out. I really don't.
Come on. Anyway, so yeah, let me start from the beginning. So, while I was living in Jamaica, right? I was living in Jamaica. I don't remember what age I was. All I remember is that I was working for my dad at the time. My dad had a car company, and I was working for him, and his car company was in, so at the time we lived in Portmore, 8 West to be exact, Greater Portmore. And the car company was in Kingston, in an area called New Kingston. Of course, y'all know, if y'all Jamaicans, you know the New Kingston area. And that's where I was working. So, mind you, I don't even know why I was working at a car company. I guess because my dad had owned the car company, girl, because I knew nothing about cars. I knew nothing about the parts, girl. I tried to learn. It did not work out, girl. So anyways, yeah, so in the car company, the section where I was supposed to be working, girl, I was supposed to be selling the parts. So we had like different lights, like different LED lights and stuff like that to put in the lights in the car, girl. In the front, girl, I don't even know. And I should be able to know what kind of bulb the customers wanted and how to actually change a bulb. Girl, I did not know how to do any of that, girl.
Huh?
But anyways, I was there to sell other stuff. So if they wanted any other parts, we actually had a guy who actually installed the stuff. I was just there to sell them or whatever. But I still needed to know information and all of that about the stuff and all of that, girl. But anyways, so yeah, that's where I was working. I was working at this car company in New Kingston, the New Kingston area. And whenever it was my lunchtime, I would go to, they had this little plaza around the corner, a little shopping center around the corner. And they had like a few options where you could get lunch. So that's where I would always go to try and get something to eat. And one time I was on my way there. And I heard like somebody like trying to get my attention. Like somebody was psst, psst, or you know how people call people or whatever, girl. And I was like, it couldn't be me, somebody calling, because I knew it was a guy and I'm obviously a guy. And I'm like, it couldn't be me he is calling as if he's calling a woman. Like, psst. It couldn't be me. So I ignored it. He was very persistent because he walked up and came up to me. And mind you, y'all, I am shaking in my boots because I don't know if this man is trying to rob me or what. I've never seen this man in my life. I don't know him. I don't know if he's trying to rob me or what. But anyways, he came up to me, girl. And at first I was iffy because, as I said, I don't know who this man is. So he started talking. He started asking me how my day is going. And all of that, asked me my name and all of that. So even though I was really nervous, something about, I don't know if his voice or if it was his mannerism, it kind of let me know that, okay, he's not going to harm me or anything. He's probably interested or whatever the case may be. Or I thought he was going to try to either beg me money or beg me some money or something. But anyways, he was there talking. And he asked me for my number. Now, I did not give him my number initially because I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know what you are about. I'm not giving you my number. Yeah, I don't know you, so I'm not giving you my number. So I did not give him my number initially. But as time went on, I kept seeing him. I don't know if he was stalking me. Well, I did find out further on that he was stalking me, girl. But eventually I kept seeing him every time I would go to try to get lunch. I kept seeing him. And so let me give you all a description of how he looked. So he's dark skinned. He had braids, cornrows. He was cute. He had like a kind of muscular body. He wasn't skinny. He was kind of like a medium muscular, kind of like a toned muscular. And he wasn't that tall, but he was taller than me. Girl, everybody's taller than me, girl, because I'm 5'5".
Little girl.
Everybody's taller than me. So, yeah, he was attractive. He had the way that he dressed, he had that kind of, you know how the Jamaican dancers, I don't know if they dress like that anymore, but the Jamaican dancer the Jamaican dancers, how they dress, like they always have on like tight jeans and just like a t-shirt and a sneakers. I don't know if they still dress like that now, but that's how he used to dress. And I don't know, something about him was attractive to me. I don't know if it was because he was so determined, because when I tell you that every time from that time on, I would see him at least 2 or 3 times a week. Every time I'm going to go get my lunch. I don't know if he worked in the area or he was just stalking me, girl, or whatever he was doing. But he was very persistent till he eventually got my number. But there was just something about, I don't know, his determination or his persistence in trying to get my attention and get my number. So I eventually gave him. And then we started texting or whatever. Then it got to a point where we started meeting up for lunch and just talking and conversing and stuff like that. And he introduced me to two of his friends. Now, I guess his friends were okay, but they were just, I don't know. So at the time when this was happening, I obviously wasn't out. And at this time too, I was still living in Jamaica, and I was just iffy about being friends with certain people because his friends that he had, they were just so extra. Like they would basically be so loud everywhere that they go, and I don't know, they would just cause a lot of attention, people watching them and stuff like that, and I just didn't want all that attention on me being gay and people finding out like that way. I didn't want that attention on me. So I kind of tried to stay far from his friends. Whenever he was around his friends, I didn't want to be around him or whatever. So when I started having suspicions, when we used to meet up like anywhere, because he couldn't come to my house, girl. So when we used to meet up, like we met up probably 3 or 4 times or so, it was in hotels. Like he would have like a hotel close to where I work. And I was like, why we always have to meet up in a hotel? Like,
You in danger, girl.
why it can't be like a whatever. So I wasn't really looking at the signs at first or whatever. So during the time that we was dating, it was like the summertime. So we dated for the summer. So so this is where it gets interesting. I remember going to his hotel one time, and we was there talking or whatever. We didn't have sex because I don't give up sex like that. We eventually had sex, but not in the early, like, first 2-3 months or whatever. I think we were dating for like probably 3 or 4 months. But I remember the first time that I found out that he was a scammer. We was by the hotel. I think it was either the 3rd or 4th time that we met up at the hotel. And we was there talking, and then I just saw him. He just got on the phone, and this man got on the phone and become a whole different person. This man got on the phone and says, hello, ma'am. This is Joe from Alabama, and I'm calling to talk to Joycelyn Abrahams.
Are you serious to me right now?
Is your address 226 Lincoln Avenue?
Oh my God. Girl, you are an actress and I love it, honey. You need an academy work.
And I'm like, what the hell is happening? What the hell is happening? When I tell you, I was, I don't know. It was just so strange because he changed his whole demeanor, his whole voice and everything. And then I noticed that he had a paper with a list of people, their names, their phone numbers, and their address.
Call the police. We need to call the police.
And I'm like, oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. And then after he got off that call, girl, he changed his voice, girl. Now he turned Nigerian, girl. Then he turned British. I'm like, what the hell is going on? No, ma'am.
The tea is exceptionally good today. Who made this? Very delicious. Hold on.
Then me sitting there and witnessing that and putting 2 or 2 together and noticed that he was scamming these people, girl, and that's how he made money. He gonna turn to me and ask me if I want a book leaf with names and numbers and addresses.
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real. Move your blood clot.
So I could scam too. I'm like, hell no.
No, you crazy.
Hell no. So initially when it happened, I was like, oh no. But I wasn't looking at it as a big deal like that initially when it happened. But after I left and I started talking about it, and I started thinking about it, and I spoke to somebody, and I'm like, girl, I don't know, like, I kind of like this guy, but I don't understand why he's doing that. I kind of don't like that, and I don't want to be associated with nobody like that. After that, I think I met up with him one more time. Ooh, let me tell y'all how he stalked me, girl. So at this point, we're already dating and all of that. So we normally like meet up at lunchtime for lunch, but he never knew where I worked or anything. He knew I worked in the New Kingston area, but he did not know exactly where I worked. Why this guy showed up at my job? This is where my dad is and my stepmom. Why he showed up at my job one day, girl, just popped up and text me and tell me that he is around the front, girl.
What? That is shocking.
And he walked in my job. First of all, I didn't even tell him where I worked or the name of the job. So I don't know how he found out where I worked, girl. But he popped up one day, came in the whole section where I worked, where I sold the stuff, girl, acting like he was buying stuff, girl. And then he gonna text me that he brought me lunch. Why I had to go sneak and make sure that my father did not see me, girl, to go talk to him and let him know that he cannot do this. Like, when I tell you, y'all, I was shaking in my boots because, mind you, nobody knew that I was gay at the time. Nobody knew. And this guy go somehow find out that where I work and just come at my job with my, especially if imagine if my dad found out and knew, girl. But anyways, that was the second strike with me, okay? So yeah, girl, we did eventually have sex, girl. I don't think we had sex more than once or twice though. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, we did have sex, girl. Girl, get out my business, girl. Get out my business, girl. Oh, the tea is spilling, honey. So yes, we did eventually have sex, right? And it was actually before I found out he was a scammer. When I found out he was a scammer, it kind of turned me off. It's like I didn't really find him attractive like that anymore. But anyways, so let me tell you about this instance. So one day, and I think it was a Friday. So on a Friday, he was hitting me up and he wanted to do something after work, after I left work. So I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to do this no more. I don't want to see this scammer guy anymore, and I don't like his friends because they do too much. So I told him I didn't break up with him because technically we were seeing each other unofficially, I guess. So I didn't break up with him, but I basically told him that we can't hang out today. I'm going to go home after work because I'm not feeling too good. And yeah, I'm just going to go home. So I told him that he could go out with his friends and do whatever they want to do. So I basically lied to this man.
Yep. Yeah.
Right? And I actually, after work, I met up with one of my friends and we was just walking around, girl, and just talking. We didn't even do nothing. Did we go get a drink? I think we probably did go get a drink. And then we were just walking around and then walking to the bus stop. Why, while I was walking to the bus stop, mind you, I'm supposed to be home because I said I was going straight home because I wasn't feeling good. Why was I walking and guess who I bumped into? The same damn guy.
I'm discouraged. I'm disappointed. I'm upset. I'm angry.
I bumped into the same. When I saw him, y'all, when I saw him, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. My heart dropped to the ground. My heart dropped to the ground because, mind you, I'm walking with my friend And my friend is very attractive and whatever, and I don't know what him seeing me with another guy, and the fact that I lied to him and told him that I was going home. I don't know what was going through his head. So when I saw him, my heart dropped to the ground and I kind of started shaking. And so he came over to me and he was like, I thought you said you wasn't feeling good and you was going home. And I was like, I didn't even answer him. I was like, I'll talk to you later. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Carrie, why did you say I'll talk to you later? Why didn't you just say you felt better or something, or your friend wanted to do something or something, girl? When I said the look on his face, it was like he was shocked. And I don't know if he was going to try to hit me or try to argue or fight or something, girl. But thank God that he didn't. So I basically said to him, as I said before, I'll talk to you later. And he had this kind of weird look on his face. And then he walked off and he was kind of pissed. And then he started texting me after and all of that. But when I tell you, y'all, I don't know why. I don't know if he knew that I was going to be in that area or whatever, girl. I don't know, girl, if he had a tracking device on me or something. But this always happens where I always meet these guys that get very extremely obsessed with me. And I don't know what it is, girl. But I've had a few instances where, at least 3 instances where guys were obsessed with me, and I somehow had to swindle my way out of the situation. And by the grace of God, I made it out, girl, because some of them was really possessive, girl. In fact, one of them had told me that he can't lose me. He can't lose me. It's either he gonna do something, but if we break up, then I can't have another boyfriend. He gonna make sure that I don't have another boyfriend, girl.
Lord have mercy.
Girl, that's a different story, girl. I'm gonna have to tell all a different time. So what happened is, with this scammer guy, I did see him again after that. We did hang out and have lunch again. But I basically told him that I don't want to date no more, and he was mad, and he did think I was involved with that guy, my friend that he saw me with. So I basically explained to him that, yeah, I'm not with the scamming thing. And at that time, I was in the closet. So I kind of explained that to him or whatever. And of course, he kept trying after that. Like, he kept trying. It kind of got annoying, because he actually showed up at my job again.
Woo, there's a lot going on.
After that. And what I did was, when he did that, I did not reply to him, and he eventually left. So he didn't actually come in this time, but he was outside. He was outside. So that was kind of scary. So I'm really, really happy that eventually he left me alone, because I was starting to think that he was gonna go to my father and out me to my father. Yeah, and I was like gagging, thinking about it. Like, after the whole fact, I was gagging, thinking about it, saying, wow, I can't believe that I dated a scammer. Like, a real scammer. And this is before I knew, like, what scamming was and what they were doing, calling people. And I don't know. I don't want to call some of these people dumb, but girl, if I'm gonna call you and tell you that you win a cash prize, why would you have to pay to get the cash prize? Huh? Why are you paying $500, girl, to get $1,000? I don't understand. That don't make no sense. Okay? But you know what though? When they do that, they know they call a certain age. Like, they call the older people. So, to get away with it. But they were making a lot of money, girl, because that was his job. He didn't do nothing else. That was his job. But yeah, I'm so happy I got out of that situation, girl.
Get it, the bullshit. Hallelujah.
It was a mess, honey. And now I make sure I do background check, girl. You gotta sign an NDA to be with me, honey.
Period.
I gotta do a background check, girl. I'm gonna get a private investigator, girl. Girl, who am I kidding? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got the coins to do all of that, girl. And yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got it.
But yeah, I'm so happy that I got out of that situation, y'all. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think about the story time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure if you haven't seen my previous videos, my first vlog for 2023, make sure you go back and watch. Also, if you missed my Vlogmas coverage, okay, make sure you go back and watch the Vlogmas videos. Just click the link Vlogmas 2022 and you will see all the videos come up. Okay, thank you guys for tuning into this video. A new vlog will be out soon, so make sure y'all stay on the edge of your seats for that. I love my Care Bears. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go get ready to go to the gym. I took my CMOS and I'm about to drink my energy drink right now. And yes, it's time to go to the gym, okay? Because 2023, honey, we're gonna reach our weight goal, honey, okay? Period. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, enjoy the rest of y'all week. I love you guys. Mwah.
Thank you for coming, and I hope you have fun.
I go hard, pause, high spin a flow, get more pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Weezy and Nicki bring the A game, high stats. Go together like Ricky and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem